Welcome everybody back to another BOLDcast One Piece reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is One Piece, episodes 269 and 270. What happened last time?
They were just running around.
Was there anything else? Oh, there was a whole thing about Spandam.
Yeah, fucking hate that guy.
He got really mad when Robin was like, did Aokiji give you the authority to Buster Call? And then it seems like maybe he didn't have any authority at all to Buster Call and he was just lying like he always does. And just fucking around. Maybe he did, but maybe he literally was a bluff.
He really flew off the handle there.
You got unreasonably upset at Robin even like questioning that.
Yeah, even in terms of him, and I feel like is just always unreasonably an asshole.
So we figured maybe Robin was getting at something that he didn't want to say, like how he was bluffing about having the authority to Buster Call, or it's just showing that he's an asshole again. Like it's just showing that he, you know, dislikes how somebody who's like beneath him and a criminal is like questioning his authority or acknowledging or forcing him to acknowledge that there are people above him still because he has such an ego, you know, just the nature of them being like, oh, well, the Admiral, what, you asked him? And he's like, I don't need to ask anybody for anything. Who are you to tell me that there's an Admiral, somebody that like can tell me what to do? One of those, either, yeah, but we'll see what happens this time. Leave a like and subscribe. Check out Patreon. 2 weeks ahead of uncut reactions, 1 week ahead of edited One Piece reactions, as well as all the other stuff we're doing. Hope you enjoy. Let's go. Poneglyph parties. Was that Aokiji? There's a guy that looked like Aokiji, kind of. He had like the nose like that. And then she's fading away with flowers like Robin's. And Ohana means family, but in Japanese, Hana means flower. I wonder if Ohara was Hiroluke's place. It was all like Sakura style flowers like that. And
That'd be cool.
That'd be an interesting connection.
I love that elephant.
Mugiwara no Luffy.
I love how he's so confident that they're gonna be caught.
10,000. If Luffy beats up all 100,000 or 10,000, does that mean he has a power level of 100,000 since each of them is worth 10 points? That doesn't account for them breaking into Enies lobby. They could have just let them go, but
That's a separate crime.
this is why this whole thing is kind of dumb, Robin, because they already were like fighting against. You could have gone with that flow, but they wouldn't leave Enies lobby.
They left Water 7 very safely.
And went straight to Enies lobby. To be fair, like Spandam isn't going against his word here, technically.
It's just the specific wording.
Yeah, if you're pissed off at anything, that's not really twisted logic. You tried your best to like make them think that you betrayed them, but it didn't work.
What's that tassel on his shoe?
And he keeps stepping on it, that's why he keeps spilling his fucking coffee. I'm not on Spandam's side at all, but it's not really twisted logic that they came here to, like, destroy a naval base. Basically.
I freaking hate that guy.
The worst.
He's alone. That hasn't been a factor in this at all.
We finally got him caught by himself. We have a chance. People always make a big deal about Guts killing 100 soldiers that one time.
That was nothing.
That is nothing. Luffy's about to kill 10,000. Without even killing them. Some would say that takes more skill.
He's like, only 5 casualties.
Got to hang up the goddamn phone.
I hope Luffy just flies through the window and just punches him.
I have
right
a
in
feeling
the
he
face.
might, but it won't be the best move right now.
Yeah, let's drink. How about some hot coffee to drink with?
I don't feel like drinking a toast. Something's not right here. I like how everyone agrees with that.
Yeah, even those other guys who were there the whole time. What are you doing?
Is he gonna kill him? Oh no. He's just showing that he's serious, I guess. The only group of assassins in the government?
I feel like you can't lose. Just gets told all of his subordinates do not respect him and don't care about him, and he's like, man, I just have the greatest guys working for me. What are they on? Why are they like tanks?
I think didn't we see that they had tracks before?
Maybe I missed it.
I think it's a testament to like their ship building and machine
I feel like
work
you just
prowess.
Run these guys over. It's perfect.
Even though they're mostly demolishers. Yokozuna's there.
Yeah.
He's ready to wreck some shit. This is gonna be like the bloodiest fucking. I wonder, like, first of all, I wonder in the live action if they do Alabasta like a crazy war.
Yeah.
If they get here, there's no way that this isn't gonna be like a crazy House of the Dragon level, like fucking people getting crushed. Like, it's gonna be insane. Easy. You get him, Chopper! Bite his
Yeah,
hat!
Chopper. I just love when Chopper doesn't transform and just like
Still beats
is
a guy
like,
up.
Yeah. Oh no, he got boxed in.
That's right, Luffy. You've had so much luck getting between two buildings.
I don't know how you guys didn't see that coming. What?
Incredible training.
She's like Spider-Man, like just start like launching himself from building to building.
He's going right into the window.
Right in.
Right?
I hope he does just knock Spandam to the ground. I like how they're like smacking them with their tails too. That's
We're getting
nice.
character development for these giant animals. They eat sea kings? Do people eat sea kings?
I mean, might as well. There's a lot of meat on them.
I guess I just assumed that they would be like old lobster.
Just be having a really good time. Okay, look where you're going, buddy. They didn't notice?
Sogeking!
Yeah.
Where's Sogeking? He's probably hiding and he's gonna save them all. There's no way he ran away.
Sogeking would never run away.
Why you say Soggy King? So funny. Sogeking.
All these guys. I keep forgetting about these guys.
Inspiration. Can't let them outdo us.
These guys are about to get so rope action jutsu'd right now.
We're just gonna see him like fly overhead.
I hope so. Nope.
I love how he like his struggling noises.
Mm-hmm. Go through those windows. Come on. You have extendable arms.
You just shot yourself like so far, Luffy. Oh boy.
God damn it.
Oh, now I get it. His name's... I was like, why don't they just call him Bruno? But it's Bruno. Like a BOLDcast. This is the Japaneseism.
I'm all about setting precedent here.
What's that on the roof? Is that an AC unit or something? Oh, it must be for the drawbridge thing. Banger. Well, another episode of just Spandam being an asshole, Luffy fighting, and we got to hear Chopper talking to the Yagra.
Their backstory, how they got saved.
It makes sense that the Franky family would eat sea kings. I guess it's just testament to how strong they are. It's just something that I never imagined sea kings would be something to eat, I guess.
Yeah.
But I suppose the idea is more that they are just too strong for most fishermen to catch, obviously. So it's not seen generally as something to eat. But I thought that they would be like, their meat would be gross because they're so giant.
Like too tough and that's not very...
Yeah, or like just not flavorful or nutritious like whale blubber. I guess whale blubber is mostly just fat though. Like it's mostly just like oil, like it's mostly fat.
But I think it's pretty nutritious for you.
Really? Oh yeah, I guess it would be because that's what polar bears eat.
Yeah. Either way.
Or seal blubber, I guess. Whatever. It's just an interesting world building thing that sea kings are a generally they could be a source of nutrition.
Yes.
You know.
And I mean, especially if you have such a large group like the Franky family, and you can take them down, and you're kind of outcast from society. That like it definitely makes sense, and I like that, and I like that they saved these guys, and then they were just so loyal to them that they stayed and got huge, and yeah. They're just really cute, and I really like them. I like that. I like how happy he was to be talking to Chopper, and it's just like turned around. Hey, I'm gonna tell you my whole life story because I can finally talk to someone. It's so cute. And Chopper's like, yeah.
Good Chopper. And then we got everybody, like we talked about a couple episodes ago when whenever Franky was just beating the shit out of Spandam, and then
no one helped.
No one helped until he was like, what's going? Can you help me? Is like, and we were like, that's clearly just because they hate this guy, but they're honorable in the way that they're
contractually obligated.
Yeah, and then we got Lucci just transforming just to flex, like you kind of said. Yeah. Just to flex that he's, I guess, the idea is that his leopard form is like when he gets serious or when it's like the bloodlust, it's the beast within him, so he flashes kind of this werewolf-esque visage, this beast within him to show that he is determined to kill if necessary. And also that they don't really give a shit about Spandam. They're basically saying that out loud if you didn't get that with the thing, which is appreciated in an anime format because, it's... I like the subtle storytelling of them not helping Spandam when he's getting the shit beat out of him, but also there's so many things that could be misconstrued with just the anime's pacing, and a lot of that like subtle storytelling can get lost. So in the manga, I imagine that there was just this line and that's what was there. So I don't know. I would appreciate it in a more in a different format where it was just like a normal anime release schedule where things were deliberate visual storytelling could be a lot more deliberate. I I would appreciate them just leaving it to being visual storytelling or just having that scene be there, but because of the way that they do pacing and stuff like that, the fact that they outright say it, basically, is appreciated. But anyway, I think we could just move on. Leave a like and subscribe. Let's go right to the next one. Look at all the Navy guys just fucking dying down there.
This is true. Chopper. Oh.
Soda. Yeah. Soda.
Oh, Chopper. You.
Incredible little guy.
Snipe them. Just be careful that they don't, you don't get mown down by Luffy or the Yagaras or anything.
Is this the saliva of this down guy? Or his tears?
Crying.
I was wondering what he was standing in, like hiding in. I was like, that looks like hair. Elbaf Warriors. 50th year. Tell us about Elbaf. Let us hear about it. 100 years ago! Little garden. They were there. Three centimeters bigger.
You guys did leave them without a boat, but...
Really? What?
Oh, what if they worked? Oh, then they'll let them out, even though that's a complete lie. That's sad. I didn't think I'd like these guys.
What does this mean for them then?
Well, these guys are going to be on their side once they find out that the government lied to them.
I'm talking about the other guys. Hey, whoa, it's Usopp the whole time?
Oh my god, reveal!
They were lied to into their service. Dory and Broggy. Because they weren't imprisoned. And Usopp, like, really took their spirits to heart, and they were, like, a huge influence on him. can't believe Soga King was Usopp the whole time.
Yeah, I didn't say much about it, but it's really blowing my mind.
Huge reveal. What if you did that for the thumbnail? Like, Soga King's identity revealed? The giant goldfish. Wait! They did the same shit! The fucking slash with the, like, that Zoro and the other, and the...
oh, like the... Yeah.
Yeah. They did the same thing.
Look at the Mary. All shiny and new.
Oh yeah, and it broke their weapons. But what was their mission? They said that they remembered something and they have something to do.
I thought how passionate Usopp was of telling that story.
I mean, these guys just wasted 50 years of their lives, so...
Yeah. That's really fucked up.
That's a really fucked up thing for... Like, that's among the many things that the government has done, that's really fucked up.
What is the matter with you?
I think it's just the impression that he was doing. He was trying to laugh like a giant, so... And I think he pulled it off, so it was just like... It took a lot out of him. Unless there's something else going on. We're almost there! 5
Let's
episodes
go.
in!
No.
This is where Soga King is gonna help out. No!
Oh my god!
Oh shit! I just saw the I wasn't paying attention.
Help him, Chopper! Oh. That's so sad.
Rip Sodom.
I hope he's somehow not dead.
$170 countries.
I don't know, man. I just took out like 5,000 guys over there.
Let us step on the line, boy. Let's see what that factors in.
I'm kind of on a winning streak right now.
Oh shit!
How'd he do that?
Shows his resolve is stronger.
You caught him on a bad day.
Or maybe his devil fruit might be leveling up. Maybe he's not only a rubber man, but he can be as hard as iron. And he's faster.
I think he's just in the zone.
But I think this is like, he's actually leveling up right now. Because before they were like way too fast to even track.
Just hit him while he's down.
Hell yeah.
I love that.
Pirates will
it's
see
like,
him and say that and say, hell yeah.
I love that, it's just like, world this, government that, committing crimes, okay, whatever. Give me Robin back, and I won't burn your house to the ground and kill all of your family.
I don't know about all these laws and crimes. All I did was ask you to get out of my way. I don't know how that's a crime against humanity or whatever you said. Ooh, that's a good one.
Aw.
These are all really good ones. Yeah, I love that. He's just like, what you're doing now is like a crazy crime against the world government. There's 170 countries and you're basically rebelling against all of them. Luffy's just like, I'm just trying to go get my friend. I don't know what this has to do with any of that bullshit. Like, I'm just here on this building and you're standing in my way. So get out of my way then. And yeah, so Luffy is showing clear signs that he's leveling up. Iron body, basically turning your body to iron doesn't seem to have changed anything. I don't know if it could just be a resolve thing, but Luffy on the way here when he went through that wave and stuff, you know, like it seems like they're showing just a general ramp up in his abilities, and the fact that he could see BLUENO and act just as fast as him means that I think that he is like, it's not just I'm fighting with the resolve to save my friend. I think that there is like a level of leveling up going on here with his abilities. Elbaf warriors.
That was so good. That's so sad. These poor guys got basically just
bamboozled.
Yeah, like that freaking sucks. And I feel like it's very impressive to just make me like them so much. Because when they showed up, I was like, fuck these guys. They're so annoying. Like, get out of here. And now I'm like excited for them to be on our side and hopefully, you know, get to sail off and go and find what they're looking for.
Yeah.
Which is cool. And it's also cool because, you know, Usopp's whole thing, you know, he wanted to go to Elbaf and he like loves the Elbaf warriors and stuff, and it's just such a, yeah, like you said, an inspiration for him. So I feel like that's really cool with just like a lot of the characters have different things that they really want to do, and Usopp he you know, he wants to be a pirate and he wants to be a sniper and stuff, but like this is his like thing that he really is like interested in getting more of. So it's cool that that's kind of working its way back into the story, and it's like, okay, if they go off back to Little Garden and like, you know, pick up the guys on there, and it's just setting up for hopefully seeing more of the Elbaf warriors and like going to Elbaf.
Because like when everybody put their foot on the barrel or whatever, they all said like, oh, I want to map the world, I want to be king of the pirates. Usopp said, fuck, I don't know what I want to do. I want to be a great warrior of the sea.
Yeah,
and that was his thing, and it was kind of like spur of the moment. Kind of, but it was from the heart that's his goal, is that he wants to be a great warrior. He wants to prove himself. So that's why he was so inspired by the Elbaf warriors and why he feels such a connection to them now. And that, you know, this guy who is an Elbaf warrior, he's like, what do you know about all this? You're lying. You know, doesn't want to accept it. But Usopp has committed every detail of that journey to memory. You know, and he's doing this crazy impression of these giants, and he manages to mimic their like booming voices. In the anime, it seems like it was just Usopp like making their face and doing their laugh. But I think that with him like coughing like that, it could be setting up something else. But I think that that detailing, if you think of it in the manga, it's probably like the spirit, his spirit and his love for Dorian Broggy was like
really coming through,
and he really made himself sound like a giant and and like them, which would be probably pretty taxing on somebody as small as Usopp. So I like that. I like that it's, you know, his dedication to their memories manifested in, you know, how he's basically like hurting himself just to really prove that he knows everything about them. Very good.
Yeah, that's awesome. This episode, that was so sad.
With
Sodom when they shot him.
Yeah, I mean, those pretty crazy death flags that we did call it.
Yeah.
You know, they're animals, so they can, again, we go over it all the time. We say animal abuse and everyone thinks that we're like PETA warriors or something, but that's not it at all. What we're saying is that when people are humans, there's a certain level of not hurting and dismembering and fucking them up that has to take place, because since this is a show made for teenage boys and for kids, everybody wants to argue that this isn't like a kid's show or something. It's made for all ages. It's made to be like, you know, consumable for a younger audience, and that's a huge part of the marketing of the show, and like and that feeds into the way that the show needs to be produced. So just like anyway, so they can't show, there needs to be some kind of stakes and some sort of damage to life and some sort of permanence or some sort of serious consequences to things. But because you can't, there's like a level of maybe Oda doesn't want to do it, maybe, but I think primarily it's that the series can't really show those kind of like serious bloody consequences all the time in a battle scenario. But how do you have a big climactic battle between many different people where nobody gets hurt, really? Like, you know,
they get flung around.
They get flung around, but then all the Marines are hanging off the edge. They don't fall to their deaths. You know, a guy might get pushed off the train into the water, but like it's implied that he probably got saved, maybe, or you know, the idea is
just
that,
like forget about it.
Yeah, just kind of forget about it. Yeah, but that's the point of having like animal creatures who, because they can get hurt. Like you can cut up a dinosaur into like a million pieces and then cook them over a fire. You couldn't do that with a person, you know. And for the sake of cannibalism, but like those are extreme. That's an more extreme example. But like that's why Pell's alive. That's why, I mean, other than maybe Oda just didn't want to, you know, have a character die like that. He just has a like a different kind of stomach for different things. But the point of the whole animal abuse thing is exactly like this, where, you know, this couldn't happen the same way. Maybe, you know, characters could get shot and hurt, but they'll just be like, bleeding in general chest area wound with blood coming out, and that's it. And then I'm like coughing, and then I get up, and then, you know, at the end of the arc, it's fine. And maybe Sodom will be fine, perhaps. But the idea here is that Sodom got shot, and they were able to, because Sodom's not a person, Sodom is an animal, can do stuff like this. It's a common thing. That's why, you know, the Unluckies got their necks snapped when, you know, Sanju couldn't and wouldn't do that
to a person.
So yeah. So it allows for a level of death and stakes and serious injury that is, you know, unavoidable or unreversible on a more consistent basis. And now we got Luffy versus BLUENO. We'll see what happens next time. Leave a like and subscribe. Check out Patreon. Hope you enjoyed. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye.